Hello, this is Gavin. For today's video, we're going to be doing a battle against the Chaos Space Marines and the Tyranids once again. This time, the Tyranids, which Ty here, you want to say hi?
I'm over here this time.
He's everywhere. He's bringing a very similar list due to not having too many Tyranids to what he's brought before. His forces will this time be going against the forces of Fabius Bile, or as the community collectively calls him, Fabius Bile. Alright, this is what our battlefield looks like, and this is our setup. As you can tell, he's got me very heavily outnumbered. The mission for today is supply drop. Basically, it's basically a standard capture and hold up until the 4th battle round where we start removing objectives. There are no additional mission rules, and it is a very standard deployment zone. Let the battle begin. First tactic goes to the Tyranids. This one specifically for guys like the Von Ryan's Leapers. Do not be afraid to get these guys in close combat, even if it means the enemy has to charge you first. Because they have something called, well, fights first. It's very self-explanatory. They get to fight first no matter what, unless the unit that charged them also has fights first. Then it just acts like a regular charge roll. The second tactic goes to the Chaos Space Marines. As you can see here, this is the unit that has the Exalted Champion and Fabius Bile in it. So this focuses solely on the Exalted Champion, as well as guys like the Master of Executions, who's just kind of chilling out over here. These guys can pair to a unit, even if it already has a leader, so use that to their advantage. However, do keep in mind that buffs that apply to the unit are not applied to the other guys, the other leaders, because most of the time those buffs are only applied to bodyguard units. Alright, this next tactic goes to the Tyranids for the Von Ryan's Leapers again. Similar to the Raveners, use these guys to pick off infantry. Their weapons are strong enough to get through most basic infantry, and they get fight first and all that fun stuff. And they get 6 attacks each. Like I said, a very similar stat line to the Raveners. So these guys are a menace to deal with. Their only downside is that they are not particularly durable. This next tactic, while focused primarily on the Havocs here, can also go to Legionnaires as well, as they can be equipped with the chain cannons here. Chain cannons, always use them against infantry, especially the lighter infantry. They are low strength, low AP, low damage, but they get a monstrous amount of shots, with 8 shots total. And as you can see in this unit, I have 2 of them, which is 16 shots just with those 2. There was some Hormagaunts right there, but as you can see, they're not there anymore. So that's what these guys are good for right here, is picking off smaller guys. This next tactic, once again, goes to the Havocs, because they are the Chaos Space Marines Heavy Weapons team. First part goes to lascannons. They are great for sniping anti-armor across the field. You just got to be careful not to miss, because they do only get 1 shot per. The second part goes for the missile launchers. It's important to note that missile launchers, despite how commonly depicted in most media, are great for both anti-horde and anti-armor, because they have frag and crack missiles. In this case, in this turn, I had used the frag missiles with the Havocs to shoot into his Termagaunts. And if we just go right over here, you can see that half of his Termagaunts are gone. Alright, next tactic goes to the Tyranids. And you'll notice this is a very common trend at this point with a lot of their melee units. Don't underestimate the number of attacks these guys get. While there wasn't a lot of guys left in the unit, they did just wipe out a Master of Executions and the one Chosem that was with him. 18 attacks total. So with strength of 5, so imagine if that had gone into an actual big unit. Tyranids seem to have a lot of anti-infantry on them. This next tactic goes to the Chaos Space Marines, and their Forge Fiend specifically. The Forge Fiend has 2 different loadouts it can go with, or actually multiple. This is their one that comes with the 3 ectoplasma cannons. While they are primarily used for anti-armor due to their strength, they are still great against infantry as well, especially if you take all 3 of them, because then you can have upwards of 9 high strength, high damage, high AP shots. That Tyranid warrior swarm that had killed my Master of Executions and stuff was instantly shot off the table, Tyranid Prime included, by the Forge Fiend, because apparently he wasn't happy that it died. So, alright, so despite a very, very rough beginning for the Chaos Space Marines, Fabius Bile managed to win the game through quite a bit. A lot of the stuff is actually still standing. The Prime and his forces, they didn't make it. They were doing well at first, but eventually they just got pushed back. I feel like out of everything that happened, the Havocs over here managed to hold their ground pretty well.
Yeah, no, they were causing some real problems for me. I thought I had that one.
Those chain cannons ended up being destructive to the guys on this side.
I thought I had it, and then I did not have it.
And that's why I got 2 units of Havocs, was specifically for purposes like that, so I could have an anti-armor one and an anti-horde one.
I've learned I'm probably going to want some more Leapers, though. Those were pretty good while they lasted.
And then on the other side, the Chosem stuff weren't particularly nasty. It was that Forge Fiend. That Forge Fiend was causing a lot of destruction for you.
Yeah.
He was shooting quite a bit. And then the Havocs in the backfield didn't help, even though they didn't hit particularly much. Alright, so that's all we've got for today. Hope you guys all have a good night.